What's up, Roulette Fools? Brent with AOB here. So today's session is going to be a little bit different. We're going to deviate from the $500 bankroll I normally have been playing with, and we're going to dive into it. I think you're going to like it. We're going to get down there. We're going to play with a much bigger bankroll. We're going to be a little bit more aggressive, but safe, and we're going to work with it. And we're going to play one of my absolute favorite strategies, and I'm going to show you a couple different ways to play it to give you some options. Number two, giveaways. Okay, so I have screwed up, and so by doing giveaways out of the same video, the board of directors says, Brent, we got to take this out of your hands. You are managing it like so. From now on, I will give the words, same thing, 2 words during the video. What you'll need to do is in YouTube, when you're watching YouTube, you need to after you make your comments, you're subscribed, you're liked, you need to take a screenshot and simply go into our Discord. And in our Discord, you will see 2 channels, okay? YouTube giveaway and YouTube proof. It's super easy. You go into the YouTube proof and you literally just paste your screenshot in showing that you liked the video, you subscribed, and that you commented with the appropriate words. Then you go to YouTube giveaway and you just click enter. It will automatically, when the drawing closes and they'll pick a winner later, you will automatically get notified if you're the winner. Okay, it's that simple, and it's going to help us make the payouts more efficient. We're still trying our best to make this efficient, make sure every one of you get paid out if you're a winner. Okay, so that's the way it's going to go starting today. So make sure once you get the words, get into Discord, hit the YouTube channel, hit the YouTube proof and the YouTube giveaway, and paste the screenshot, the full entire screenshot, no cropping, no editing, and then get into the giveaway and just click enter. That's all you have to do. If you haven't been in our Discord again, there's a video. I'll put the link down below. You can go watch how to get in our Discord, what you need to do to sign up, and then you need to verify your account. We do that so we make sure people don't do multiple accounts and take away opportunities from the rest of you when we do giveaways. Otherwise, they'll create bots. All right, that's it. Let's get into it and let's see how we do today with a little bit different format. All right, enjoy. All right, fools, let's get into it. Brent with AOB, we are going to do what I have decided is my favorite strategy. I've been going back and forth, and I think you guys know what it is. 5 double streets. We're going to start the clock here. We've got a $10,000 bankroll. We're going to do $25 units. We're going to 3x, triple our bet upon losses for 2 spins. If we lose, we triple up again. We lose, we triple up again for 3 spins. Okay. So, and I might have to go 3.5, 4 spins. Let's see what we can do here. And we're going to play this several different methods for those of you that haven't seen the different styles of 5 double street that I play. Here we go. The first one is just static, right? We're just going to be choosing 2 streets to leave open, and you can pick whatever 2 streets you want. And in a second, I'll show you a couple of easy ways if you want to choose to place the bets, especially if you're going to play French Le Partage table. I'll show you how to take advantage of that betting placement. And I'll just show you different ways that are easy, but we're going to start right now. This is called 5 double streets. I call it 5 double streets goalposts. So when you hear me say 5 double streets goalposts, it means we're leaving these 2 end streets open plus the 0. Now I was kind of looking at the spins before I got in here. Look at all these zeros, 34, 3. So I don't really have a warm fuzzy feeling, but she almost hits 36 there. I don't have a warm fuzzy feeling here. Let's hope the graph is working today. It hasn't always been working. Good, it's working so far. We're going to repeat the bet. We're going to go through a cycle of 4 spins, 4 wins, I should say, even if it takes us more spins, 4 wins, and then I'm going to switch up the strategy on you. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to run this for about 15 to 20 minutes and see how we land on this. If you watch the live stream today, I did exactly this, and the dealer whacked us a couple times. We got down into it, and we stuck with the course, and we were able to come out. Now, progressions are life, remember. So if you're going to play 5 double streets, get to our progression tool. We'll have it'll be live on the website shortly. We've got it up there, but don't trust it. It's not fully ready yet. you can get our Discord, get the sheet to show you, and I'll show you what that progression sheet looks like here in a sec. All right, there's 2. You really should, no matter what strategy you play, know how many progressions you have for your bankroll. In fact, let's open that up right now, and I'm going to show you where we're at on the $1 million challenge here in just a bit. Okay, so here we have 5 double streets right here. I'm doing a 3x multiplier, right? We're doing 25. I have $10,000. That gives me basically 6 direct progressions at 3x. That's not a lot, but it's enough for right now. And I'm being willing to be a little bit more aggressive. Okay. I think ideally, if you wanted to, I think, excuse me, that's with $5. I'm sorry, we go 25. We only have less than 4 progressions. So this is very risky. But as I told you, I'm doing this a little bit higher till the end of the week. Once we're done with this week, and I'll be playing some different strategies, starting next week, Monday, we'll be doing things the right way. Unless I come on it before the video and tell you we're going to like push the limits, or like we are today, punching above our weight class by putting a unit size that is far too big for the bankroll that we have of 10,000. I mean, we're right here. We can't even go to 5 progressions. 4 progressions is not enough. 4 progressions is absolutely not enough. Okay. All right. We hit 4. That's static. Now what I'm going to show you is 5 double street slut. Okay. With 5 double street slut, you start with the first paired double streets, the 1-4 double street open, and you're going to play the other 5 double streets. Okay. Every time you, every round, regardless of the results, you are going to change this up. You're going to move one to the right. Okay. So I'll show you what that means in a second, but you're going to move one to the right. The progressions stay exactly the same. Everything stays exactly the same. All right. So we're at 4 minutes. We're at $100. Let's see how we do on 5 double street slut. Let's see if we can get 4 wins, or actually I might stick to 6 because I try to get through what's called the gauntlet. Let me show you that. So see how now we did this one. We're simply going to take this chip and move it over here. Now we have these 2 streets open. So in other words, this strategy, those empty streets, they get around. Okay. Hence the name 5 double street slut. And then when we're done with this, we're going to play 5 double street plague. But what we're going to do is, I call it the gauntlet. If we can get through the entire 6 double streets without getting whacked, that's called getting through the gauntlet, unwhacked. I don't have a word for it. So we'll see. I'm pretty excited. As I said, this $1 million challenge, I will be putting out these videos every maybe 3 to 4 days a week. And in between, we have some ideas that are going to be really fun for other videos. I'm excited to bring out those. We have our low bankroll series, which I started. You saw the first one drop the other day. We're starting with $10. We're taking that sucker to 10,000. We doubled our bankroll in the first video. We went from $10 to $20. So we're going to keep grinding on that. I'm not looking to double every session, but $10 would be nice every session for the next 5, 6. Let's get that up to 100. Then we'll go from there. So follow along with that. I'll only play on the days that we record. So I'm not playing in between. This one I will show and I'll record. I am playing in between, but I'll give you the updates and I'll show you the Excel sheet of where we're at in the 1 million challenge here just shortly. We're doing really well. And also stay tuned for your 2 words. You have to use the 2 words in a sentence, and they cannot be right next to each other. They have to be separated by at least one other word, okay? All right. Let's go. Now, a couple other things to be thinking about on this one if you're brand new. 5 double streets, we're covering 30 numbers, okay? And I know some of you who are veterans and you already know this. I know you know this, but for those of you that are new or unsure, we're covering 5 double streets. A double street, or actually a technical term, is a line. You're putting that unit on a line. All right, we just got whacked here. So we're going to bring the bed in, move this down here, and we're going to double click fast here. Oh, didn't get it. If you double click fast enough, it triples the bet. You see, we have $75 units on there now instead of 25. We've got to win this twice in order to not just recover, but that'll take us up $25, in which case 25 was our initial unit. So we do this twice, it's going to take us up one base unit, $25. So we're covering 30 numbers. We have a little over an 81% chance of winning. Okay, 81% chance of hitting here. So I like that. And the payout, though, is 1 in 5. So we're putting 5 units down. And if you win, you only win the amount of 1 unit. So our units right here are $75. So when we play, we're making $75. Now, when we lost, the units were 25. That's a total bet of 125. Here, when we triple up, we're winning $75 a spin. $75 times 2 is 150. We lost 125. We're making 150. That's a profit of 1 base unit, $25 if we win here. So let's hope we can get here. This would get us through the gauntlet, and we do get through the gauntlet, and we get up. We didn't get unscathed. We did get 1 whack, which is fairly normal. Okay, now we're going to go into the third strategy, which is 5 double street plague. Okay, so let's repeat this. Let's put this bet down. I'll explain this to you. All right, 5 double street plague. As the name plague implies, you want to avoid it like the plague, right? The saying, you want to just avoid that like the plague. So whatever the last number was and whichever paired double street it belongs to, that's what you leave open, okay? Now let's say it hits 19 through 24 now, you leave it open again and you triple the bet. If it hits it again, you leave it open, you triple the bet. You don't move it. So that's plague. All right, here we go, 28. So that's a win. And we're going to try to get through 4 of it, and then we're going to cycle back to goalpost, and we'll choose different goalposts this time. Well, it won't be goalposts, but we'll choose different static streets to do. Now we move this over here because it hit 28. 28 is part of these doubled pairs. If you're brand new to figure out the double paired, start at the very left or the very right. You do these 2 streets are a pair. These 2 streets are a pair, 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 pair. This is what I call it. I call them the paired streets. That way, when I tell people, hey, make sure you put corners on the paired streets, you know that you'll put a corner bet here. You can put, just like we were earlier, 5 double streets, goalposts. We didn't do paired streets. We left the ends open, right? So this way, I like it for plague because you're moving it around and you don't want to have a single street left open. You always want to be able to place 5 full double streets. All right, that was a 9. We're just going to lift and shift. There it goes. And let's grab one more here. I think that will be, let's see, we won on the, right, the 9th, 1, 2, 3. This will be our 4th win. And then we'll move back to static. We're at 10 minutes. Okay, the first word that you need to put into your sentence in the comments, cactus. C-A-C-T-U-S, cactus. Okay, we got whacked right there. Of course, on our last spin of this one, we got whacked there. So we're going to bet it, leave it the same, and we're going to triple up our bet. Now we have $75 units. We need to do this twice. Okay. Now this is the Achilles heel of high coverage systems. If you lose several in a row, it gets very expensive and tougher to recover. So no doubt, every strategy has its pros and cons. The pros on this, nice high coverage at 81%. The cons, as a high coverage 5-to-1 system, you lose several in a row. And I've lost 3, 4 out of 4 or 5 spins, and it gets very, very expensive. Oh, see, there it is. There it is. All right, she just whacked us. So we're going to triple up again. And this is pretty much our last progression here. We have what, 1 more? All right, we have, let's see, what do we have? Let's open our progression chart. So at 5 double streets, when we're doing that, we're here at this level right here for 1125 bet. And you can see down here in the bottom, we have 1125 bet. Okay. If we lose this one, we've lost a cumulative loss of 1625. We have only 1 more bet. And if we lose 5,000. We won't lose the top, but we don't have enough unless we do a partial or we go for a max bet and win that a few times. We don't have enough, and that's what we'll do here. If we don't have enough, we'll just double it up. Oh my gosh. This dealer too, this is one of the dealers that I just do not have good luck with her. With Alicia, I always freaking lose. All right, we're going to put that there and we're going to triple it up. All right, this is a 37.50, right? 37.50 bet, or 33.75 is what we have. 33.75. If we lose this one, we'll have lost exactly $5,000. Let's see what happens. Well, here it shows 5,275 because we had some profit. So we're not at the bottom, but we will not be able to even double Martin. We won't even be able to do a regular double. So again, this is, I like this because it's showing you the serious dangers of 5 double streets and just how quickly it can fall. Okay. Now my preference, I'll take this any day over outside bets. If you've seen our live session and you saw my 100K challenge on each of the final days, because the first day, what happened is on our 100K challenge, we got within $100 of $100,000 profit. And we said, you know what would be cool is to go $100 all on black and martingale and win our final $100 on black. And that, they went on a monster red run, just my luck, and we ended up going down like $65,000. Now, luckily, which was heartbreaking because I was this close to the 100,000, luckily, we were able to grind back in 1 week. And by the next Friday, we were able to run it back. And again, but this time we went up much closer. All right, I'm going to keep it. We could definitely come down here in our bet size. The last one was 16. So we're going to take this paired street and move this over here. We could definitely pull this bet down. We do not need to be leaving it this high, but I'm going to leave it this high. All right, because our top was 250. We're only 275 down. Our bets here, it's too small for me to see. We have more than 275, I'm pretty sure. So let's just hope we can get lucky and not get a win. There we go. All right, we pulled out of it. All right, that's what she said. And we go up into profit. There we go. All right, so we're going to play Plague one more time. They hit 30. So we're going to rebet our bets here. And we will leave these open. Okay. So what I like to do when I'm deciding my strategy is I only look at the history about halfway. But we can look at over here. But I really look at just here. I mean, even that, I don't put a lot of stock into it. But it is weird with dealer table bias or how that works. It's kind of kooky. But then I'll go through and go, okay, if I were playing Slut, how would that have worked out if I started here? If I play Plague, how would that... She whacks us again. Man, when will I learn? Some dealers, I have 3 dealers here that overall, I don't do well. I mean, we're 14 and 5. That's barely not even a 3-to-1. We should be at a 5-to-1 ratio right now, right? We should be at just under a 5-to-1 ratio. We're at 81% coverage. Okay. Anyway, so I look at the last basically half this graph, and some of this won't even make a difference if you just went through a dealer change, and we did just go through a dealer change. So there's no sense looking too far back, right? Because it was a different dealer. But maybe tables have a certain funkiness to them that you go to a table and you notice all the time that it's hitting certain numbers, then go with that, go with that. The good news is it's not any worse. Covering the numbers. And if you follow my channel at all, for the most part, I don't believe a lot in the history. I do believe in dealer bias, but it's purely coincidental in my opinion. It could be influenced by the speed and that they're doing it in a certain way, but they don't really do it the same every time, right? And even if they did, it'd be very hard to hit. I mean, that ball is bouncing all around. Anyway, so I think it's just weird coincidence. Same thing with these dealers that I don't do well with. I think it's just weird coincidence that I don't do well with them. All right, we recovered. We're at 16 minutes and we are at 675. So what we're going to do next now, this is a quicker way of placing your bets. You choose lower high. We're going to go high. We put 3 units on the high, and then the very opposite dozen, which is the first dozen, we're going to put 2 units. All right, let me explain this to you. You put 3 units on high because on high you have 1, 2, you have 3 double streets. So it's the same as covering 3 double streets by putting your chips. You're just saving yourself time. On the dozen, you have 2 double streets or 2 lines. We're saving our time by putting the bet there. In this case, because we're covering 19 through 36 and 1 through 12, we're leaving 13 through 18 open, okay? 13 through 18 open. There we go, that's a win. We're at $700 in 17 minutes. Again, we're punching way ahead. Now watch this. I can go 3 units here, and instead of doing the 2 units, you could place your 2 units manually wherever you wanted, right? So let's go 7 to 10 and 13 through 16. And you don't have to do the paired streets in this case. You can choose any 2 double streets you want within 1 to 18. Okay. You don't need to do paired streets. So just like I had it on the 4-7, and I could have put it on the 4-7 and say the 13-16 and left 1 through 3 and 10, 11, 12 open. All right, there we go. That's another win. We're at 725. I'll show you what I mean right now. And you can flip it. You could put 3 units on 1 to 18 and then choose your 2 streets down on this end. We're going to go stay high, 2, 3, and I'm going to put a unit here covering 4 through 9, and I'm going to put a unit here covering 13 through 18, leaving 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12 open. You can put it on any 2 double streets as long as you don't overlap. So you don't want to put one on the 7-10 or the 1-4 unless you purposely want to give yourself some jackpot banger numbers, but you're covering even less numbers. But that's an option for you. You can play around with it if you wanted to, like, instead of going out here, you put it on the 1-4. Oh, man. All right, we're just going to stay right where we're at and triple up. Actually, you know what? Let's show you what happens. If you want to play it a little bit more conservatively in terms of how many progressions you have, we're only going to double up, not triple up. Let's see what that looks like. Wrong Excel. I'll show you that in a second. If we went 2x. Now we go 2x, that gives us down to 5 progressions, and we would lose 7,000 instead of 4 progressions where we lose 5. Now, that gives you an extra progression in this case, but it also takes you 3 spins instead of 2 to recover on this first loss, okay? So you have to decide, and generally speaking, oh my gosh. This dealer. Oh, we have not, you know what? We're going to triple up. I haven't had good luck with the dealers here today. When we were live streaming, the first dealers were great. Then the second dealer came in and just was crushing us. She hit us on 2 back-to-back losses at least 4 or 5 times. What's the chance of that? I mean, hitting us back-to-back losses 5 times in a row? Wow. That's crazy. So let's hope that we don't get it here. We got a $750 bet. We lose this, we're down 400. Our biggest deficit has been $13.75. I tripled this up. Let's see what happens. No way. Wow. Get her out of here. All right, I'm just kidding. All right, we're tripling up again. We're at $2,250 bet. We're gonna need to win this several times. So we're 250. We've got a $450 unit. We were up here at 725. Now we're down 4. We're down 1,125 from our session high, which we don't need to get back there. My suggestion are, when you're playing like this aggressive, don't think that you need to get all the way back up. I'm happy if we could just get back up here. And if we do get back up here, this dealer is death. This dealer is death. Can we triple it? All right, we're tripling it up. We're pretty much going in. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see if we can get out of this. I mean, apparently I chose the wrong, I mean, what's the chance we hit 0 3 freaking times in a row and then she whacks us on one of our streets? That's the kind of stuff. I told you, we just lost 4 times in a row. We just lost 4 times in a row. All right, there's one, thank goodness. $8,100 bet or $8,100 total back, but we need to win this a couple times now. And that's always scary. That's always scary when you get this side. So this is the downside. So it's much easier on 5 double streets as it is with any strategy, but particularly with high coverage systems, if you set your bet really low and your bankroll really high on these types. If you're playing outside bets, obviously you want your progressions, and you need more progressions for outside bets because they tend to lose more, right? They're only covering 18 numbers instead of 30. But you don't have to do it because when you double your martingale up, whew, I thought she was hitting that 15 again, and I was going to be like, what the? All right, this should get us close to even, right? All right, we're up $50. So at that point, you know what? I'm going to go back here and I'm going to scale our bet down because I'm happy. And actually, what I would recommend to you is when you've been down in a deep deficit like this and you're able to come back here and break even at water level, not necessarily get back up here. Sure, we were up at 725. My suggestion is you either lower your bets way down or just take a break, because what I found is there's nothing more demoralizing. This sucks as it is, but then you climb all the way out just to lose it because you decide you want the profits way up there. That's tough. Now I'm videoing and we're at 23 minutes. So I'm just going to get a couple mins. We only have a couple more spins here to go. And I got to give you my second word. And the second word is will. W-I-L-L. As in where there's a will, there's a way. That's like, I don't know if you guys ever saw the Lord of the Rings. Back then, the cartoon, there was like the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings cartoons. And all the orcs were marching and they were like, where there's a whip, there's a way. So a whip, not a will. But anyway, most of you are probably too young to remember that old cartoon. And I think the singer in that movie was Glenn Yarborough. Random. This head is full of random, stupid stuff that doesn't amount to anything. All right, we're at 75. We're at $100. You know what? I'm really happy to be there. We're up $100. I'm going to call it quits because this was just for fun. But this is, to me, the best strategy on roulette, period. I love 9 streets, and it's so close. And I teeter-totter, but I really thought about it hard. I love this strategy the most. All right, as I promised, let's pull up at the very end. Let's pull up the challenge here. And as you can see here, we are on day 78. We are at 91,825, and actually we're $100 more than that now. I haven't really been playing today. We did play in the live stream a little bit. 91,825 plus or minus 100. I'll have to see what we ended up on the live stream. So we're doing really well. Now remember, 91,825, where we're supposed to be, is just a little over $30,000. Now let's go take a look. Let's see, by month. By the end of March, we're supposed to be at 33,000. So at 90 some, we're almost where we're supposed to be at the end of the May. Okay, so we're doing really, really well. We're going to take our time. Starting next week, we're going to play correctly. For the rest of this week, I'm not going to get too crazy. We're not going to do another $10,000 bankroll. We'll go back to the 500, but we'll play a couple different strategies. I'm excited to show you a couple things. In the meantime, in the middle, I have some roulette videos coming out that you're going to like. I'm going to show you some high risk strategies. I'm going to show you the positive progression strategy that I have been working on creating, and that I'll be submitting that for a challenge. If you haven't seen his challenge, Casino Matchmaker, he's a great guy. He's got a great channel. He's doing a content creator challenge with 10 content creators or 10 channel owners. I don't know what you call us. To submit strategies, he's going to play those $1,000 each, 30 minutes, and see who comes out. So I've been working on creating a unique one my own, because I don't want to submit something that someone else has done. It's not really my wheelhouse to do positive progression. So it's been a little bit tough for me to get used to, but we'll see. Anyway, so check that out. It's a brilliant move on his part because he's getting all the content creators to send people his way to his channel, and that's great. I love it. So go check out Casino Matchmaker. He's got a great channel. I don't know. He normally plays on Roulette Royale. I don't know if he'll be doing the challenge on Roulette Royale or he'll be doing it live. I think he'll be doing it live on another site that I no longer play on, that I used to play on, that rhymes with hustle. So I'm hoping that he's going to play it over there. Anyway, that's it. Please, if you like the channel, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and put the 2 words in there that I gave you. Get in our Discord, place your screenshot, life-changing money, free money, and we're going to be increasing it every week. This week, it is now $12. So we're going to be increasing it a couple bucks every single week. It's going to grow and grow and grow. And also, if you're interested, our affiliate link is down there. Remember, if you get into our live streams and you're an affiliate of AOB on this site, or it's primarily this site now, you are going to be eligible for a lot of higher prizes. Today in our live stream, I gave away, we gave away a bunch of $25 prizes, and I want to say a $50 prize. Yeah, $50 prize. So get in there, and that's low. 2 weeks ago at our birthday, I gave away $6,000, and we have a leaderboard right now. It's all paid by me. I don't have an affiliate sponsor. So the leaderboard, which is $5,000, we're paying it out this month. Go to our website, allonblack.net. Check it out there. You'll see the leaderboard. Those are the payouts, and those will be paid out starting tomorrow because it's the end of the month. All right. Sorry for the long-windedness. I'll try to wrap it up shorter next time. I keep saying that. Be good humans. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself about this stuff, okay? If you get rinsed, it's okay. Step back, take some time, come back, be smarter. I've gotten rinsed plenty of time. I'm still here. All right. And it's us against the casino. Share. If you got information, share it. I don't believe in holding back strategies from each other. Let's help each other. The casinos have an edge. Let's help each other by, the more we community ourselves, the better we can have a chance at it. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.